Hey, hockey fans, it is time to take the ice. This is Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM. Tonight's live video play-by-play coverage is brought to you by Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, Timber Products Company of Munising, Lady Killers Pest Control, Hidden Estates, Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry, French Trucking, the Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Pickleman's Total One Stop in Newberry Subway, and the Newberry News. Let's head to the ice. It's Manistique Emeralds Hockey on M123 FM. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside the Mountain View Ice Arena here in Iron Mountain. It is the start of the high school hockey season as the Manistique Emeralds Varsity Co-op, Newberry and Munising combined start the brand new year as they take on the Kingsford Flippers. Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner, glad to have you along. They're freshening up the ice. Teams making their final preparations, and Zach, a new season about ready to get underway. We talked in our season preview show, which people watched this afternoon, hopefully. But for those that may have missed it, a solid group coming in for the Emeralds this season.
Yeah, a lot of returning talent, Dan, as well as some new faces, some new underclassmen coming in. A.J. Berger, we got Carter Levine and Brody Garapi, Connor Carlson coming over. We got Johnny Van Dyke coming to do some relief in between the pipes for us. A couple new upperclassmen as well.
I think when you look at these two teams, definitely ready to take the ice. Always a friendly get-together. A lot of these kids quite familiar. Talking with some of the Manistique parents, they said there's, 7, 8, 9 guys that have played with some of these kids on different teams and in different leagues over the years. Of course, a former one of ours is here in Kingsford and Cooper Pigeon. So a great way to kind of get the season going. But in a few minutes when we drop the puck, not going to be friends, at least for the next hour of game time or so.
No, like you said, we weren't real physical in the early stages of our scrimmages. I expect that to be different tonight. I believe our coaching staff, that's something we might have worked on this week, Dan.
Definitely Coach John Nutkins focusing on fine-tuning some things. That's what he said coming out of the scrimmage in Traverse City last week. He goes, look, we saw a lot of great things. We got our eyes open to some things, but it's nothing we can't fix or we can't change. And he said he was pleased because a lot of them are quick, simple fixes that can have this team going. Definitely feels like they're further ahead of the game this year, coming into year two. Kingsford, on the other hand, they figured out some fine-tuning that they got to do early in the season. They scrimmaged Escanaba Friday night, lost 5-2. So both teams trying to head in the right direction here as they open the season.
Yeah, and we're, like you said, we're familiar with this team. We've seen them a couple of times last year. There's going to be some growing pains when you combine 3 schools like we do. But like you said, Coach Nutkins, I talked to him Sunday very briefly via text messages, and that's what you want to hear coming out of a scrimmage is small fine-tuning. No major wholesale changes, fixable mistakes.
It is the Newberry Motors pregame show just down the road from High Prices. Visit Newberry Motors, downtown Newberry. We step aside, rolling on as we get you closer to face-off. It is Manistique Emeralds Varsity Hockey on M123 FM.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit ladykillerspestcontrol.com. We are back inside the Mountain View Ice Arena. Dan Hardgrove, Zach Klickner ready to go. Emeralds on the bench, ready to head out for their warm-up skate as we get you closer to the puck drop in this one. And Veterans Appreciation Night right out of the gates here in Iron Mountain as the Flippers, who crossed the border to play their co-op with that program. They are without a couple of bodies tonight because, of course, Iron Mountain's football team is playing in the state semifinals. So not a full Kingsford bench.
Most we can ever say is how much we love them, how much we respect them, and how much we admire them. So tonight, it's Ken Harbor Webb will sing God Bless America with the standards coming out of the play.
Stand beside her, can guide her through the night with the light on her. From the mountains to the prairies, through the ocean, wide before. America, my home sweet home. America, my home sweet home.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Definitely a first,
Pretty neat opening ceremony as both teams skate around. As we said, it is Veterans Appreciation Night. Getting ready now for the starting lineups in this matchup here tonight as our good buddy Joe Pigeon pops his way into the crow's nest.
The starting lineup for tonight's game will be the Kingsford Clippers and the Manistique
First up, the Emeralds.
In goal, number 1, Alex Noble.
Alex Noble will be the starting goaltender tonight for them.
Number 4, Carson Hickson.
Carson Hinkson wearing number 4. He moves to a full-time role on the defense this season. Zach Burton named the captain for this year, second straight year that a Newberry representative has held that role. Pretty good choice. Austin Hinkson out next, followed by Connor Carlson. And Carter Miller going to center the first line, at least early on here. Isaiah Anderson, one of the very best. We saw a lot of him last year. Anderson did not play in the scrimmage. Wyatt Scott out first, followed by Caleb Fernetti. 7, Jackson Buckley. 8, Jake Duder. And then Lafreniere out last for the Flippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, please move your caps. Veterans to salute to honor our great country of the city of the national anthem by Mr. Carter Webb.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly revealed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts remote were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's redness, the bombs bursting in air, getting through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of God.
Ready to go here in tonight's contest with the Flippers and the Emeralds. Should be a fun one. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the season opener here from the Mountain View Ice Arena. Want to go ahead and thank our great team of sponsors for providing coverage all season long. They include Newberry Motors, Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, French Trucking, Lady Killers Pest Control, Timber Products Company of Munising, Hidden Estates, Palouse County Veteran Services Office, Bickelman's Total One Stop, and Newberry Subway, as well as the Newberry News. We will bring you the post-game show later on tonight, brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, where we will pick the HNJ H3 stars of the contest. Also, Northern Star Chiropractic. Keep a lookout tonight for the bone crunching hit of the game, one of our new highlight features that me and Zach get to pick. Hopefully it's the Emeralds doing the bone crunching.
One would help, man.
And we are about ready to go underway. Emeralds in the all green. Draw one back here, and we are officially underway. Quickly race down to the far corner. Emeralds in the offensive end. Hinkson tries to move it over. Carson to Austin as they play it down in the corner. Great pressure, Zach, right off the bat for the Emeralds. Livers are now skated out. They're working right to left here. Shot fired in. Noble to save. Rebound, cover up. That area that they were focused on coming out of the scrimmage. A lot of pucks up for grabs in front of Noble Saturday, but they are right on the money to start it out.
Yeah, I like our pressure down in our offensive zone. We got to get a little faster on our transition, though, Dan.
Draw one back to the point. Quick shot fired in ice level just wide of the net. Played in behind. Gavin Nutkins out there. Gavin expected to have a big role with this team. Garapi. Big collision down in the corner. Clivers moving the puck. They're kind of controlling the pace here early on as well. That one fired all the way in from the blue line. Noble played it out. Everybody bailed. Bullet dodge there for Manistique. Now a great clear out here. They may have a chance the other way. Goaltender Anderson plays it out, sweeps it around. Nice play there in the corner by the Kingsford goaltender.
Big hustle play there from Skeens, Dan, to put that pressure on, make them come out and play it.
Played at the blue line, being offsides, as Nutkins was trying to fly back into the play. McEvers didn't see him there. Fast and frenetic right out of the gates here. No score early on in this contest.
Dietzman taking the draw there for the Emeralds. He was one last year, Dan, that really come on at the end of the year, I thought.
Dietzman. Also, remember last year, that progress he mentioned, he did it at less than 100%. Gloved by Noble. He didn't see it. Comes back up out of play. Defensive zone face-off here for Manistique.
Boy, that's a good sight for us there, Dan. Miller out there taking draws for us.
Yep, Miller was a guy that can make plays happen.
He's just one of them pieces, Dan, that we talked about earlier, the quickness of this Emerald team.
You mentioned in the preview show, great to see him healthy this year. Flying up the ice, big collision. And we're going to get a penalty for it, or no, is it an offside?
They're going to call offsides on Miller. That was close.
Yep.
I think his skate in the neutral zone was off the ice. Otherwise, I think that would have been a good play, Dan.
Nutkins in. Stephen Allen to the left. That's the near side as we bring it to you here. It was getting booted. Something on the bench with the Flivers. Puck dumped right down into the corner. They'll wrap it back around. Man, Cameron Skeens looks bigger, looks stronger this year.
He is, Dan. He looks it because he is. He spent a lot of time in the weight room last winter, this summer, and he is by far bigger and stronger than he was last year.
Looks like a totally different player. Brings it around, centered out, deflected. You saw Stephen Allen. I tell you what, those two know how to change a tire. They bailed me out of a tough spot a few weeks ago. It looked like the NASCAR pit crew when I came flopping my way into the holiday on three wheels.
We're going to have a hand pass here on Kingsford, so the puck comes out of the zone.
No score, 14:15 to go, opening period. Dump down behind. Now, breakout, big hit there from Matty Rahali, who has been nursing an injury. They said he was going to play limited tonight, but I think Maddie wants to be out there. You know how it is. You can't limit that kid. Both teams giving it back and forth here on the near side. Leads to a turnover and a penalty coming. 21, that's Carter Dietzman. They're going to get him for a hook here on the turnaround at the blue line.
Raleigh actually isn't dressed tonight, Dan.
No, 6 is Carter Levine tonight.
Levine tonight.
Okay.
Another one of them underclassmen that we talked about.
Rahalli's supposed to be 9. That's what it is. Got my numbers mixed up.
Okay.
And he may not be on the roster because they may not have been sure he was going to play. We'll have to keep an eye out. He was here. He was warming up. So it's our first Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill for the season. Big thank you to Vicky and Ange. Comes on a Dietzman hook. About 13 and a half to play in this opening period. Wow, stiff arm to Miller. He just got pie face straight to the ice. We play on. Kingsford might want to be careful, and Traverse City teams started bullying the Emeralds, and they ended up getting beat up in return.
Oh,
big save, Noble.
Dangerous rebound there, Dan.
This one reversed around in front. Nice job.
Clear.
Pinching tight. They popped that thing up, and they head the other way. Nutkins answering on the penalty kill. He's out with schemes. Carson Hinkson. And Burton skates off for a change.
Boy, this is going to be a pretty offensive penalty kill, Dan.
Yep.
So we got this group on the ice.
That's your first line. Not many teams' entire first line play the penalty kill. Nutkins, good job. Running some more time off. 38 seconds left in the penalty kill. Flivers go to the offensive end. They'll stop, survey the scene. Setup coming from 27, Michael Wolfenberg. Moves it to the center. They'll have a chance on the backside. Deflection, Stonewall. Noble got a stick on it. 19 seconds on the penalty kill. The Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. Back to the point, that thing came out. Noble saw it the whole way.
I was pretty sure it came out as well, Dan.
Noble, another save. If he sees it, he's stopping it early on. One last chance. Wolfenberg in and a save by Noble. That kills off the penalty. Nice job by the PK there.
First real big test of the night, Dan. I would say Noble passed.
With flying colors. Moving well. Side to side. Got some debris on the ice. Carter Miller retrieves that. I think he lost his mouthpiece. So you kill off the penalty, but now the second part of the test comes, this defensive end draw. Work it around. Out of the zone. Cut off by two guys. Dietzman had to give it up. All the way down and an icing coming here. 11-11.
Make a wish,
Yeah.
Dan.
How about a goal on the offensive faceoff? Great action, good pace in this one.
Rahalli and McEvers out there on defense.
Looks like we'll go Miller. 20 is Carlson. Hinkson the other wing. So the second defensive pairing with the top forwards. But really, you don't lose anything 1 through 3 on the lines for the Emeralds.
No, we're pretty deep when it comes to the top 3. And even the fourth line isn't bad.
Yeah, you're getting some quality talent from the end of the bench as well. Chipped around, played in. This one comes up to Audie, he'll move it through. Nice little tip pass to the middle. Breaking here for Carlson. 1-on-4, taken away. You mentioned the transition game. That's what I've been impressed most with the Flivers so far, is on the change of direction. They're getting guys where they need to be.
And they are quick.
This one played up, race for the icing. They blow the whistle as Allen
and Cooper.
Racing for it.
Cooper wearing 14 for the Flivers tonight.
Draw again. A lot of time been spent in that face-off circle on the right offensive side for the Flivers. No score. Midway point of the period. Not really any big chances for the Emeralds early on. They've gained the zone a couple of nice plays. And they're going to blow that one dead. It came up and caught Coach Inkson.
On that last ice on Manistique, Dan, I thought it was a good look on the stretch pass. Just
timing.
A foot or so off. Yep. Couldn't quite catch it. Nice breakout look, though.
We're taking the chances. Battle for it. Big old scrum as Levine pokes his way in there. A.J. Berger, the freshman for the varsity, also out there. I can tell you, I watched the first handful of games for the 14U team this year. Berger looked like a varsity player.
Nice quality shot there from Levine, just a touch high.
To the corner. Big hit there. Nice one laid in. Carter Levine used to be known strictly as a playmaker. He's a guy that, as he's gotten older, has embraced the ability to make contact. Man, this is like a human demolition shot wide and Noble. Breakout, wrong team. Jump right back in. Deflection.
Baltimore logging some minutes early tonight.
Oh, right into the divider. Dietzman might have got the wind knocked out of him. Turns for a change. Save on the pad by Noble and a cover-up. Zach keeping an eye on Dietz as he goes to the bench.
Everything looks good. He's a pretty tough nut, man.
If that was me, you'd be getting a shovel and digging a hole right now. Played around here in the corner for Burton. Wants Austin Hinkson. Gets him far side. Puck played back out. Flivers. Emeralds, no score, under 8.5. Chance here at center ice. Nice job in the neutral zone. Center pass, broken up, right idea. Timing off just a little, and that one gets out of play.
Off Kingsford, so we'll stay in the zone here. One thing I've noticed here early, Dan, our defense. We're not letting any pucks lay around in the high slot. That was kind of some of our issues last year in a couple of games, I thought. We weren't attacking the puck in our own zone.
Here, John Nutkins yelling at Brody Garapi to stay patient as he plays it out. To the corner. Wolfenberg again. He gets cut off. Nice job behind the net. Brody Garapi.
Oh, we got delayed penalty, Dan.
And it's going to be another Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. What do we got there?
Nutkins looks like a cross check.
All right, so back on the power play go the Flivers. We killed off the first one. Can we kill off another? That's the way to do it, since it's all the way down.
I know this is going to surprise you to say, Dan, but Gavin didn't quite agree with that call.
Cross check, 2. Comes with just over 7 to play. Dietzman and Carlson up front. Rahali and Burton out on the defense. Lady Killers Pest Control penalty kill. 45 seconds gone in that. No score.
Boy, that took a funny bounce off the boards there, Dan.
Big hit in front of the bench whistle. And I think we're going to even up here. 15's going to the box. Caleb Bernetti. Interference. So we go 4-on-4 for a minute 3. Then we'll be getting our first Timber Products Company of Munising power play for the year. Also get the offensive draw here on this 4-on-4.
I think 4-on-4 benefits us, Dan. Clear out some of the ice. We got a lot of guys that can shoot the puck.
Yep.
We got a lot of guys that can stick handle.
Kingsford continues to try and play the physical game. Brought in.
Ooh.
Played back. Nice. Up to Garapi. Brody fires high. Goaltender almost got a piece of it. Battle to keep it in the zone. Hinkson wins that. Carson moves to the forehand. Little backhand flip. Just get it to safety. That one launched in by Allen. Now they'll come back to the point. Wrist shot in. Caught some traffic. Stephen Allen looks. Has a lane. Back outside. Garapi shot. Score! Brody Garapi. With 12 seconds left on the 4-on-4, and you called it. Just give us some room for a lane. And Brody Garapi's first career varsity goal has the Emeralds on top 1-0.
One thing about it, Dan, I don't think we're going to miss too many Brody shout-outs this year.
Great setup by Allen. Found him in the high slot. One nothing. Goal comes at 5:45 to go in the first. Garapi from Allen. We'll see if there's a secondary there.
We should stay 4-on-4 here for 12 seconds.
And they will. Hankson comes out to take the draw. And out of the box and right into the play comes Nutkins, which was why Hinkson had to take the draw.
No ice. Ice waved off here. Nice hit by Hinkson down in the corner.
It is a Timber Products Company of Munising power play.
Oh, nice setup there. Gav looked to the high slot. Caught some traffic in front of the net there, though.
Livers quickly turn it around. They'll go near side. Alex is going to get that one just about every time. So 26 seconds left on the Timber Products Company of Munising power play. 5:02 to go in the period. Garapi has put them on top.
Pretty good look down on that end from the power play, Dan. Had it set up nice into the slot. Shot just caught some traffic on its way in.
Draw one back. Berger moves it around. Out of the zone and back in and a quick whistle.
$18 seconds left on the power play here. Try to get something going quick.
Kingsford just bats it into the zone. Still got time to get out ahead of the man. They'll turn and come here. Berger lets it go. Power play is going to expire. No, 1 second left as we come up in the net. Off the Flivers, offensive end. Big blast by Brody Garapi.
Boy, I think we got away with one there, Dano. I think that went off Dietz' stick up into the rafters. We'll take it.
Face off here as the power play expires. Still in the zone. Oh,
quick shot from slot by Miller.
Nice spinning backhand by Carlson off of the deflection. Kingston moves it in. Short side to Anderson. He pokes it out. Here come the Flivers. One of their top forwards, Wyatt Scott, the junior. He's listed as a defenseman. He kind of took that from the back end and just went.
Nice quick wrister there from Carlson. Anderson able to get the pad on it. Keep putting them on net, though. One of them's going to go, Dano.
Opportunities for the Emeralds. They've done good with when they've taken advantage of it. Steve, so big hit by Nutkins. Back into the zone. They had a 3-on-2 briefly. Skeens recovers. Now he lost it. Back to center ice. Played back off the boards. Good job by Allen. Skates right in the lane of the Fliver player, but it's turned over. Back in the corner. One-timer whiffed. Looked like my slap shot.
Now we got an opportunity here.
Breakout. Shot. Oh, just enough. Skeens had one that he was looking for, and now we got to be due. Livers can thank their lucky stars because we don't miss many like that. Eatsman fights for control. Down to the corner. I'll work it around. I believe that's Levine. 2:40 to play in the period. 1-0. Stolen back. Hinkson. Carson dumps it in. Directs traffic. They'll play for it in behind. Rattled along the walls. Never made it back to the point. Miller, who plays defense on this ship. We're seeing the versatility. Oh, turnover and a shot saved by Noble. Played back across. Shot in traffic. Noble. Huge from Alex. Played off icing coming here. Whistle at 1:59 to go in the period.
That is something that we can't make a habit of, Dano. Them defensive zone turnovers. We've seen it all too often last year.
Flirting with desire.
I know it drove Coach Nutkins crazy at times last year.
Played up to Nutkins here. Gavin dumps it in. Skeens flies around the left side. Cameron in behind. Wanted to get it back to Gavin front, but the Flippers say and head the other way. Big hit along the boards. Given by Burton. Had about 104 of those in football season. Fired in and gloved by Noble on a short hop right in front of him.
You know, in football, Dano, they say on defense, when you fly to the ball, good things happen around the football. And such is the case with Skeens' breakaway there a little bit ago. That was just a hustle play, getting up front. Teammate saw him.
Levine flying in as Walter joins the party for the first time tonight. Got to remember, Dietz Blake only got on the ice for the first time on Monday. I have a feeling Blake Walter's not going to be a third or fourth line guy for much longer.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the roster, and at least 50% of these guys were playing football 2 weeks ago, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, and like you said, Iron Mountain's missing a lot of guys as well. So you look down the calendar to when these two teams match up again, and it'll be a completely different game.
Yep. Also going to be interesting because talking with the Kingsford radio crew, they're going to be both at the Alpena and Sioux showcases. We won't play it ahead, but a pretty good scouting opportunity where you can look at a team and kind of see how they're developing versus how you're developing. Of course, the showcase circuit becoming more and more popular. Nobody plays at home anymore. Garrity clean hit, but he went down violently. Good to see him bounce right back up. Brody says, I don't care, I scored, and it's 1-0 after the first period. Pretty good play from the Emeralds to start the season.
Yeah, not bad. Getting some of the cobwebs out yet. Like you said, a couple of the boys, not a lot of ice time yet. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments Coach Nutkins, Coach Rahaley, Coach Hinkson make here. Looking forward to a second period, Dan.
Noble did a great job in the net there, too. We are going to step aside for the intermission and come back with second period coverage. Brody Garrity, the game's only goal so far. Manistique 1, Kingsford no score with high school hockey on M123 FM.
Just like our area sports programs, the team at French Trucking knows a thing or two about going the extra mile to get the job done. French Trucking in Newberry has been a longtime supporter of local kids and the community, cheering them on every step of the journey. They know that championship teams need a championship effort, so French Trucking reminds you that when things get tough, just keep on trucking. From our team to yours, French Trucking wishes area athletes a safe and successful season, and best of luck to the area teams taking the ice. French Trucking, Newberry, Michigan.
While the team at Hidden Estates in Manistique continues to provide one-of-a-kind care for your loved ones, they also support the community we call home. Hidden Estates is a proud supporter of youth organizations and activities in our area. Longtime supporter and partner of Manistique Hockey, Hidden Estates wishes all of the teams and players best of luck this season. For more information on Hidden Estates and the services they can offer your loved ones, check out their Facebook page or call 906-341-3003.
The things that we do as well as any place you could get it done.
Dr. Benjamin Bryant is proud of the surgery performed at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center and reminds you, if you've put off some procedures because of COVID, chances are the surgery team at Helen Newberry Joy can perform it right here close to home.
We have a very experienced team. I think that our outcomes speak for us in terms of the job that gets done.
The list of procedures available just minutes from home at Helen Newberry Joy is impressive.
Gallbladder surgery is very, very common. We fix hernias. We put ports in. We remove all sorts of other lesions. We do vasectomies here. I don't think the public really knows that.
So if you've been putting off a procedure, it's only a quick phone call away.
I recommend that if they have a primary care doctor, they keep that doctor in the loop. But all they have to do is either call their doctor's office or call my office and ask to be scheduled, and they get scheduled.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
You gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's what white people think. You alright?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
A sophomore is putting up huge volleyball numbers on the court, and what to believe or not believe when it comes to concussions. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. Safety is always at the forefront of everything the MHSAA does, and concussions are always a hot topic when it comes to keeping student athletes healthy. While the MHSAA has safe play protocols in place and protocols for reporting concussions and returning to play following a concussion, there are still lots of myths about concussions. So what's fact and what's fiction? Henry Ford Health offers the truth about some common misconceptions. Myth number 1, concussions are only caused by blows to the head. Fact, while they often result from a blow to the head, they can also occur after a hit to the neck, shoulders, or anywhere else on the body. Myth number 2, concussions always involve a loss of consciousness. In fact, only a small percentage of concussions result in a loss of consciousness. Myth number 3, you should keep a person awake overnight after a concussion. Fact, if a person is acting normally after 4 hours, it's okay to let them sleep. Myth number 4, after a concussion, kids should avoid digital media until they feel better. Fact, unless digital activities or screen time worsen symptoms, there is no need to avoid them. And myth number 5, all physical activity should be avoided after a concussion. In fact, while it's important to rest for a day or two after a concussion, engaging in physical or mental activities can be beneficial. When in doubt, it's always best to seek medical attention. And for more, please be sure to check out MHSAA.com. Game balls this week go to Riverview running back Jacob Shank. He ran for 251 yards and 5 scores in a 45-35 regional title win over Dearborn Divine Child. It's Riverview's first regional title since 2017. Mason quarterback Kason Carswell, he tossed 6 touchdown passes in a 49-30 win over Trenton, moving the Bulldogs into the semifinals. And to Muskegon quarterback Mackay Guy, he ran for 3 touchdowns, including the game winner, in a 27-20 win over Zeeland West.
Need money for college? You need My Student Aid. My Student Aid is the go-to resource that helps Michigan families find money to pay for college. Plus, they'll guide you through the financial aid process and answer any questions you have. For grants, scholarships, and more, connect with My Student Aid, helping make college affordable for everyone. Learn more at michigan.gov/MIStudentAid.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Sam Davis.
We're on the volleyball court today where Team A's back row setter is in the front zone near the net and jumps to try to make the team's second contact. The ball enters the plane of the net where Team A's back row setter and Team B's front row player simultaneously touch the ball above the top of the net. What's the call? Illegal block on Team A's back row setter. A back row player attempting to play a ball in the space directly above the net is considered an illegal blocker if the ball is attacked or blocked by an opponent into the back row player while reaching above the height of the net. Team B would receive a point and be next to serve.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you are interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. Shelby volleyball star Navia Gothier is putting up some pretty impressive numbers this year, and she's doing it as a sophomore. Gothier helped lead Shelby to a Division III regional title and a spot in the quarterfinals, the first time Shelby has advanced to the quarters since 2017. In the regional semifinal win over Kent City, she racked up 40 kills and topped that with 47 kills in a regional final win over Grand Rapids North Point Christian. For the year, she's at 927 kills, good enough for 8th all-time on the single-season kills list. She needs just 12 kills in the quarterfinal round to move up to 4th place all-time, and again, she's doing this as a sophomore. The 47 kills in a single match is tied for the 4th most since rally scoring went into effect in 2004. Mount Morris's Sarah Tabbitt is the all-time leader in kills in a single season with 1,076 set in 2015, and Corunna's Meredith Norris has the most kills in a single game with 56, also set in 2015. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross, and we'll see you next week.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Munising plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers, the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit LadyKillersPestControl.com.
Back inside the Mountain View Ice Arena, second period just underway. Dan Hardenbrook, Zach Klickner, glad to have you along. Emeralds left to right here in this period. They lead it 1-0 on a goal from Brody. Do apologize for those who are having problems with the video. I've seen some good looks and some not so good looks. Just try to refresh the page. We're doing the best we can with the internet here, but the building is packed, Zach.
Oh, it is a full house. Going down to the warming room there between the periods. It's single file inch by inch through there.
Bring it back in. Behind Noble. Garapi sends it around. Kingsford kind of starting out how they did in the first. They tried to control the pace. They tried to control the physicality as well. Good job by the Emeralds, though. They stood strong in the first. Came out of it ahead.
Icing waved off. Tip puck.
Nice race for it down in the corner. Carlson moves it to Hinkson. Down in the left corner. Offensive side for the Emeralds. Oh, centering pass. Again, right idea. Timing just a touch off.
Possibly one of those small things that Coach Nutt can say you got to iron out after the scrimmage there. With repetition, that'll come.
These two teams just going end to end with each other.
Quick shout out. Probably a few people listening out at Deer Camp tonight.
Down in the offensive end. Clippers give up possession. Now another takeaway in front and a big kick save. Second try, good. Man, oh man, we called it in the first. Leaving pucks hanging out to dry. Noble got the first, but no chance to get the second.
Defensive zone turnovers. They actually had a couple of opportunities there, Dan. The first shot, Noble was able to get a hold of, but Kingsford able to get it in on the rebound.
This one dumped all the way in. Clippers tie it up. A goal apiece. 13:30 to go. 17-minute periods. And they get the quick strike here early in the second.
Good looking stretch pass on the breakout for the Emeralds. Just a touch too far for Skeens. It'll be an icing on Kingsford here.
Yep. Sent down the other way.
3:13 on the second period. Goal scored by number 10, Wyatt Scott.
Wyatt Scott, he's the name we called for Kingsford early on. He had the goal. (13:02). Coming back the other way. They move it deep into the zone. Flivers working right to left. Fly one back out to the point. Nice clear out there. Working along the near side. Right below us. Good push by Boltima. Chaz had a couple of shifts. Been solid so far. Tried to send this one in front for Dietzman. It gets tangled up and covered up by the goaltender. Big hit down in the corner. Flivers race out with it. Put it down, center it in front. That one's flipped in. Save made there.
There's that speed from Miller again showing up for us, Dan. Kingsford had a long stretch pass on the boards here. Thought they had a easy breakaway. Carter able to catch up to it.
One coming here. They can't quite connect. This one centered in front.
Carter with the big hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be a nominee.
Comes at 11:45 to go here in the period. Broken up. Another chance coming out here. Hinkson leads them. It's Austin Hinkson. Slides it across. Shot deflected up into the net. Oh, needed a little bit more mustard to make it all the way. Is that Rahalli's stick?
I believe that was Rahali. Just couldn't get the blade on it.
Kind of died out going side to side, but Maddie still almost finished it.
Like it was the element of surprise there, Dan. I didn't think he thought that puck could get through there. And when it did, he laid out to try and make a play and just couldn't get all of it.
Back the other way. Played straight across. Shot from the blue line, knocked down in front.
Good hit.
Trying everything I can for the people saying they're having video trouble. One your score. Here in the 10-minute to go mark.
Oh.
And both teams, the loud gasp. John Nutkins goes no way. He almost falls backwards off the bench. 10:27 to go, second period.
I think Coach Nutkins thought they were calling high stick when they were calling offsides.
That one fired all the way down. Dumped all the way back out. Fired wide. This is about the point in the first period where the Emeralds really came to life. And the whistle. Now I'm really risking it. Messing with the Sprite bottle down there. It's an adventure up here in the booth.
And Booth is giving it a lot of credit.
Yeah. And behind the net off the defensive end win. The Flivers turn it over defensive end. Right corner, Connor Carlson. And behind the net. Tried to get it to Miller in front. Kicked this. Miller's now there. Wraps around the other side. Centering pass. Flying in. It's tangled up in front. Loose puck just wide for Austin Hinkson. Looked more like a rugby scrum than anything you'd see on the ice. Bouncing puck. Rahalli tried to turn. He falls down. Gets up shaking his head. Fired in, stick save, Noble. Puck in the left corner. Down to our left. Good clear out. Raced up here. Allen. Broken away. Hits a skate. Looked forward. Dietzman. Great setup. Schemes. Backhand. And he almost snuck it around the back pad of the goaltender at the left post.
To touch on our discussion about the booth, Down
Your
in-
blind's nicer than this, isn't it?
Down the blind spot. Dan can see that corner, but not the other corner. And I can't see that corner, but I can see this corner.
Takes the team into the corner. Burton. That's the corner that both of us, the one corner we can both see. Behind Noble. Slivers won't get there. Right side. Just ripped around by Stephen Allen. We come back. Teams flying for it. Icing going to be the whistle, though.
There hasn't been any lack of hustle tonight, Dan. I will say that. Team's trying to beat out that icing, but couldn't.
He's raced for a few of them. Down in the corner, another big hit from Burton. He gets grabbed coming up the ice. One arm had him stick, the other arm was hanging on to the jersey. Slivers got a 2-on-1. Great job by Bultema to get back and help. Burton breaks it up. Loose puck shot, Noble juggles it, and behind him. Bouncing puck, Bultema icing. Just baseball bats it all the way to the other end.
We got Miller, Garapi. Looks like Connor. Berger.
Big scrum there underneath. Some of the young guys get nice time. Forward. Slivers, though, crash the zone. Drop back pass stolen by Hinkson. Tried to clear it out, could not. Dumped in the corner, Garapi. He can't get it out. Emerald's kind of on their heels. Berger right behind Noble, flips it left side. That one held in by the Flippers again. They are blanketing the blue line here, and finally, a rolling puck, no icing because it's on. Oh, I thought it was on net.
Just missed.
Quarter of an inch.
I think we've been just a touch flat so far this period, Dan. 6:53 to go in the period.
Tight battle here. They come around. Slow rolling puck. Kingsford just kind of coasting, hoping that they get those icing calls.
I don't think I agree with that icing call there, Dan. Like you said, they were coasting. That puck was dying. That could have been touched up.
Into the defensive zone for the Flippers. They play it back to center ice. Right below us, Nutkins battling. Stephen Allen fighting for it. Bultema with Burton out there as well. Now Gav moves it. He went back to McEvers, who couldn't get it back out of the zone. Now they're in behind Noble. McEvers, right corner. Emerald's working left to right. Huge hit in the corner. Ultima got up looking for a penalty. Nothing coming. They've let him play. Turnover, sitting puck, center ice taken. And then just a quick shove to Allen down. And it's dumped in the corner. This one will go in the Emeralds' favor, down to the offensive end.
We're having just a really tough time right now with our breakout, Dan. I don't know if it's we're not getting it set up. I thought it looked great in the first period. Big shot from Garapi off the mark. Sent back in by Hinkson. Cleared by Kingsford here.
Wrap around, sent to the corner. Nice. Chip pass at center ice. Emeralds gain the zone. Right corner, centered in front, taken away. They back to the blue line, but held in. Trying to get a look. Shot, deflected. Didn't see who that was. It was Carlson from the left circle. Emeralds will hold the game. Carlson left side. Makes his move. Same move he just tried. This time it's off a stick and into the corner. Played up here, chipped into the zone, no icing, perfectly timed. Hinkson was there anyway. Here is Levine. Moved it in front. They couldn't just get a good look at it. It was a tough turnaround. Miller delivers a hit. Bouncing puck back in that same far right corner. It's to Noble's left. 4 minutes to go in the period. 1-1. Clippers circle around, cross it from left to right at the blue line. Little chip shot, floats in, nowhere near Noble. No threat.
Raholly without a stick, just kind of playing center field there.
3:20 to go. That one slid in front, chipped out. And now a whistle.
Offsides on Kingsford.
In the corner that I can't see. Hope you're enjoying the audio as best as you can. Those of you that got the good quality video, share your internet provider with the rest of us.
Gavin Moore in the zone. A touch early for Kingsford there.
Face off won by the Flippers. They've controlled the draws. This might turn into a 2-on-1 here. Race to the corner by Levine. He's left side. Ultima sets up in front. That one, he had to kind of range a little bit too far for. Man, we're so close. Timing and rhythm. Berger circles around the net. High board. The blue line whistle. Offsides, and now Kingsford can't believe it. At least it's even.
Nick Duran, the guilty party there for Kingsford.
Saturday we'll be at the Little Bear West Arena in Manistique. Home opener, 2 o'clock. Hope that you can join us. Come cheer on the boys. Only 5 games in Manistique and only 2 in Munising. That's the home slate this year for the Emeralds.
A little better than our home slate last year.
It'll get better next year. Part of building the program is you got to fit in schedules that are done well in advance. Centered in front, shot off the skate. Another look from behind the net in front. It turns into a breakaway. Noble sprawls out and kick saves it away. The biggest save of the night for Alex Noble.
Boy, that was a big one because He had Burton beat. Burton fell down.
Little change here as Austin Hinkson goes to the offensive end left corner. To Nutkins. Allen with a look and a stick in front. That might have been the goaltender's stick. It might have got all the way through.
Whatever it hit, it was pretty solid.
Kingsford clears the zone. Both teams going for a change. Carson Hinkson battles. And the circle's up. Cleared out. It's a race. Skeens again chases one down. And this time, no coasting allowed for the Flippers.
Little extracurricular behind the play there. Ref makes a good trip there.
Into the zone. Bodies hitting the ice. Turning a shot deflected to the left of Noble. Scoots it behind. Opposite corner now. Allen tries to play it around. Garapi, who has the goal. Turned over at the blue line, and that one gloved by Alex just on a soft floater back into the zone. See what we come out with here.
Looks like 45.8 on the clock, Dan. I got a light right in my way.
Yeah, you get the glare too. Another big hit. Carlson sets up a 2-on-1 the other way. Slid in front. Been a great matchup between these two teams. Who's puck up for grabs? Oh, who bailed on the Berger? Well, actually, when you look at the time, AJ said, hey, we're not going to score. I'm going to make sure they don't. And that is the end of the period. 1-1 your score. Flippers get an early goal in the period, and that makes us tied as we go to the third. We're going to step aside here. Hope that you can join us for the third period. It is on 123 FM in the Newberry News on YouTube.
The Timber Products Company, a leader in diversified wood products, is dedicated to their workforce. The knowledge and experience of their employees has enabled them to grow and expand within their industry, and they're looking to hire at their Manistique plant. If you're looking for a new career with a dedicated team who values the employee, check out the careers section at timberproducts.com. Timber Products Company is an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Stoynoff, and I want to welcome you to the Northern Star Chiropractic in Newberry. As the area's leading chiropractor with nearly 2 decades of experience, I'll get you straightened out and back in the game in no time at all. Nobody has a passion for your care like Northern Star Chiropractic. Come see and feel what we can do for you today. 906-291-2300, Northern Star Chiropractic, downtown Newberry.
The Lewis County Veteran Services Office proudly advocates for our area veterans. Local Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard is ready to serve you. For all your veteran service needs, including claims, medical information, benefit coverage, and more, contact Rick Menard in the Lewis County Veteran Services Office at 293-4890. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, proud supporters of our community.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Are bed bugs getting the best of you? Are creepy, crawly insects taking over your home, cabin, or business? Well, have no fear. The Lady Killers are here. Vicki and Ange are the Lady Killers. the local experts in pest control. Along with their one-of-a-kind certified dog inspection service, they offer triple threat protection against your home or business. Find them on Facebook or visit LadyKillersPestControl.com.